Good morning, children. In the previous class, you had studied about chemical formula. How to write chemical formula, I had made you understand. For writing chemical formula, you need to know the composition of the chemical substance. You also need to know the name of the atoms present and the number of atoms present in that substance. For example, a number of atoms are written as subscript and charges of the ions are written at the top of the atom, and then the charges are crisscrossed. Okay, how to write chemical formula? First step, write the composition of the substance, then write the name of the atom present in that substance, and then write the number of atoms as subscript. Number of atoms as written below the atom, and then you should write the charges present on them. For example, if you have to write the formula of aluminium oxide, okay, aluminium oxide, aluminium symbol is Al and symbol of oxide is O. Now write the present number of charges present on them. Aluminium has 3 charge, so we have written this charge at the top of the atom. It is 3 plus. And this aluminium oxide has 2 negative charges, so I have written 2 minus. Positively charged ions are written in the beginning and negatively charged ions are written later. Okay, now we will crisscross the charges. So the formula will be Al2O3. Okay, charge of aluminium and oxide is crisscrossed, so we have formula Al2O3. Similarly, if you have to write the formula of sodium oxide, here I have written sodium oxide. Sodium symbol is Na, oxide symbol is O. Sodium has 1 positive charge, so I have written Na plus. And oxide has 2 negative charges, so I have written 2 minus. The charges are written at the top of the atom, and number of atoms as written at the bottom of the atom. It is called subscript. Okay, so here you see sodium oxide. Now we will crisscross the charges. So for writing sodium oxide, what is the formula? Na2O. Okay, children. Now if there is any radical like sodium carbonate, here carbonate is a radical. What is radical? Radical is a group of atoms which behave as a single unit. In carbonate you see there are group of atoms, that is carbonate is CO3. Here 2 atoms are there, carbon and oxygen. 1 atom of carbon and 3 atoms of oxygen. And this whole is called radical. CO3 is a radical. Okay. So if you have to write the formula of sodium carbonate, sodium is positively charged, so we have written in the beginning Na, and carbonate is CO3, it is negatively charged ion. Now Na has 1 positive charge, so at the top we have written Na plus, and carbonate has 2 negative charges, so we have written 2 minus. Okay. Now we crisscross the charges, so we have formula Na2CO3. So you have understood, children, most of you have understood how to write chemical formula. I revised it. Now today mainly you are going to study that is chemical equation. Chemical, firstly you should know about chemical changes. In the previous class you had studied about physical and chemical changes. In physical change, no new substance is formed. Like melting of ice is a physical change. If you put the ice in the open place, it changes into water. And if you put this water in the ice tray and put in refrigerator, it changes into ice. So water may change into ice, again ice may change into water. It is reversible change and no new substance is formed. So it is physical change. Chemical change is a permanent change. It is irreversible change where new substance is formed. For example, curdling of milk is a chemical change. Similarly, rusting of iron is a chemical change. Burning of candle is both physical and chemical change because melting of wax is physical change and burning of candle is a chemical change. So you came to know, children, what is a chemical change. Now these chemical changes are shown by chemical reactions. Okay. So if the chemical reaction is written with the help of symbol and formula, it is called chemical equation. So what is chemical equation? Chemical equation is the process of representation of this chemical reaction with the help of symbol and formula. Okay. Chemical equation is the representation of a chemical reaction with the help of symbol and formula. For example, when hydrogen reacts with oxygen, it forms water. It is a chemical reaction and it is represented by using symbol and formula. You have read, children, that the symbol of hydrogen is H. Symbol of hydrogen is H and symbol of oxygen is O. Okay. So here we have written H2 plus O2. Okay. H stands for hydrogen, O stands for oxygen. It is a chemical change. Chemical reaction is being written here with the help of symbol. You have used H and O, it is symbol. And here you are writing H2O. It is formula of water. You have read chemical formula of water. So this whole is called chemical equation. So chemical equation is the process of representation of a chemical change with the help of symbol and formula. Okay. Here two atoms of hydrogen reacts with two atoms of oxygen to form one molecule of water. It is called chemical equation. In the chemical equation, the substance that is written in the left side is called reactant. The substances which react is called reactant. It is written in the left side. Here hydrogen and oxygen are reacting. They are written in the left side. They are reactant. And the substance that is formed after chemical reaction, that is water. Here water is formed. It is called product. And in between reactant and product, one arrow is put. जो सब्सटेंस केमिकल रिएक्शन में भाग लेते हैं उनको हम लोग रिएक्टेंट कहते हैं और जो केमिकल रिएक्शन के बाद बनता है उसको हम प्रोडक्ट कहते हैं और रिएक्टेंट और प्रोडक्ट के बीच में एरो रहता है. सो दिस इज केमिकल इक्वेशन. नाउ हाउ टू बैलेंस द केमिकल इक्वेशन. हम लोग केमिकल इक्वेशन को कैसे बैलेंस करते हैं. सबसे पहले आपको जानना चाहिए बैलेंसिंग मतलब क्या होता है. तो दोनों साइड में हर एलिमेंट का नंबर ऑफ एटम बराबर होना, इसी को कहते हैं हम बैलेंसिंग ऑफ इक्वेशन। नंबर ऑफ एटम ऑफ ईच एलिमेंट शुड बी इक्वल ऑन बोथ द साइड्स, लेफ्ट साइड एंड राइट साइड। ठीक है, नंबर ऑफ एटम, इधर हाइड्रोजन H2 है और इधर H2O लिखते हैं, तो इधर भी हाइड्रोजन 2 एटम है, तो ये बैलेंस है। अब इधर O2 है और H2O अगर लिखे थे तो इधर 2 एटम ऑफ ऑक्सीजन था लेफ्ट साइड में, लेकिन राइट साइड में सिर्फ 1 एटम था। ठीक है बच्चों, तो ऑक्सीजन को भी बैलेंस करना है। अब हम लोग क्या करते हैं कि इस मॉलिक्यूल के आगे में नंबर लिखते हैं और उससे जितने भी यहाँ पर एटम होते हैं नंबर ऑफ एटम को मल्टीप्लाई हो जाता है। तो यहाँ पर अगर हम 2 लिख दें बिगनिंग में तो ऑक्सीजन 2 1 जा 2 हो जाएगा, लेकिन अब हाइड्रोजन 2 2 जा 4 हो जाएगा और लेफ़्ट साइड में हाइड्रोजन H2 2 ही था, तो इसमें भी शुरू में हम 2 ऐड कर दें तो 2 2 जा 4। अब दोनों साइड में हर एलिमेंट का नंबर ऑफ एटम बराबर हो गया। ट्वाइस H2 प्लस O2, इट इज़ फॉर्मिंग ट्वाइस H2O। इट इज़ अ बैलेंस्ड केमिकल इक्वेशन। तो बैलेंसिंग मीन्स नंबर ऑफ एटम्स ऑफ ईच एलिमेंट शुड बी इक्वल ऑन लेफ्ट साइड एंड राइट साइड। इट इज़ कॉल्ड बैलेंसिंग ऑफ केमिकल इक्वेशन। जैसे मैं अभी बोलती हूँ 1 एटम ऑफ कार्बन, कार्बन रिएक्ट्स विथ ऑक्सीजन, कार्बन C प्लस O2, इट फॉर्म्स CO2, कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड। तो ये C 1 एटम है, यहाँ भी 1 एटम है, ये बैलेंस है। यहाँ ऑक्सीजन 2 एटम है, O2 इधर भी 2 एटम है, ये बैलेंस है। ठीक है, और केमिकल इक्वेशन लिखने के समय हम लोग फिजिकल स्टेट को लिखते हैं, और ये आपको पता है कि 3 फिजिकल स्टेट हैं, सॉलिड, लिक्विड और गैस। अगर सॉलिड है तो स्मॉल s ब्रैकेट में लिखते हैं, जो भी एलिमेंट है या जो भी सिंबल है उसके बगल में नंबर ऑफ यहाँ पर हम लोग लिख देते हैं फिजिकल स्टेट। जैसे यहाँ पर हमने लिखा है ना H2 प्लस O2 इज फॉर्मिंग H2O। हाइड्रोजन क्या है, किस फिजिकल स्टेट में है, गैस है, तो बगल में हम लोग ब्रैकेट में G लिखेंगे। ऑक्सीजन भी गैस है तो उसके बगल में ब्रैकेट में हम लोग G लिखेंगे। और वाटर H2O, अब ये अगर लिक्विड फॉर्म में है तो L लिखेंगे। ठीक है, तो इस तरह से आप देखते हैं कि ये फिजिकल स्टेट भी लिखा जाता है सिंबल और फॉर्मूला के बगल में, और ये स्मॉल लेटर में ब्रैकेट के अंदर लिखा जाता है। तो हाउ टू बैलेंस केमिकल इक्वेशन and how to write chemical equation, it is clear to you children. Thank you.